Pree Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Tech Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, and Swiss Ketchup and Barbecue Jerk Sauce, better because it's Swiss.
Welcome to this week's episode of Pree Dis. I'm your guest host Aidan, and we're here in Papine. As always, we have your weekly fix of all things entertainment and lifestyle. So without any further delay, let's get started. With hits like Wild and Wicked and Dunce Barbie, Armanii has created a name for himself in dancehall's new era and has become a staple in the game. We caught up with him right here on Pree Dis.
How has the journey been for Armanii?
Great so far, you know. Not complain, wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't try redo anything. Everything's a learning process, so I'm gonna just say great so far, you know. Not really try say, oh, I'm gonna go through a bad part, because every rough part now always lead to a good road. So really, I'm just say great, journey great.
What has been the highlight, would you say?
I'm just say I have a highlight moment, because we just at work so everything can get better. So when I just say, just for watch the growth and the fan base enlarge in a sense. So that would be like the highlight. Each highlight would be like, after each song, the more you see a fan base grow, more people gravitate towards it, the more fans you get.
She a bad freak, my top G, put the bimmer in a sport when I push taxi. Full of guns like vaccine, no vaccine.
Singing from me at 4 years old in a studio. I try freestyle. See all the big artists them go. I never want to leave the studio. Sneak out of class with the music. Get beaten for the music, get music beaten for you sing too loud. So it's just music was always there. I couldn't hide from it. I tried the tracks, music always there. Real estate music I always do there.
While you were attending Kingston College,
Yeah.
you still pursued your musical ambitions. Talk to me about participating in JCDC Festival.
JCDC now came and them say, all right, want to enter this festival thing. And you have any ideas? And say, all right, there's this other dude, AJ Mattis. He could sing to us. So I said, all right. I do that Romain Vergo here and Christopher Martin. I think it's called Leave People Business Alone. Yeah, so I say, all right, we have to do this. So did that, practice for a month. And then the competition came up. Went there, won the region finals, went to nationals, won national finals.
No, it with a bleach at the funeral. Got that clinical, let's shot critical. Send me money to the selling, not no minimal.
While at Kingston College, you also participated in athletics. Talk to me about that experience.
It was great because I love run. From primary school into primary school champs. From there, even Boajan crewmate. That was my teammate. Boajan crewmate, Adrian Carr, you know, Lennox, all of them.
You built a profile on TikTok. What was that experience like? What did it bring to the Armanii brand?
Fans that love laughter and somebody who's real and down to earth and not to put up a stuck up image, you know. My personality just make people gravitate towards me.
Come when you really want, yeah. Come when you feel for bad. Say the word, I'ma reach you fast, yeah.
I have a song for each vibe. So if you feel unruly, you can listen to Balenciaga on foot. If you feel like you want to drive around with two girls in a car, listen to Dunce Barbie. For the ladies, them want a wicked FaceTime. So it's just like different song, different vibe, you know? New music on the way. Me and Valiant, big up yourself, father. Me and Egyptian, legend.
What was it like working with Egyptian
Powerhouse.
and working with Valiant?
Valiant, I'm a friend, you know. Respect him to an extent, say. Same person, we have tried the music long time. You know, finally get the break.
You pretty little freak, oh yeah. She have everything I need. Don't afraid to be yourself. Girl, love it.
What is it that you want to achieve?
Be one of the greatest, be one of the greats, you know. The all-rounder, from being an artist to a producer to an engineer to everything, you know. Be one of the Kanye them or the Jay-Z's. Pick up to the music. Yeah.
So what keeps you going?
Mommy prayers, you know? Mommy. Big up yourself, mommy. Mommy prayers.
How supportive is she of your move into music?
What I tell you, say, mommy a pastor. Because mommy can sing too, she may get it from. So, from me young, she just instill in me. Don't make nobody tell you, say you can't do it. She always tell me this Bible scripture, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So, mommy said, go for them. I'll do it, man.
My new girl a try the city for she keep me shiny. Don't go dance, so do not try that. Be yourself, pass the bumpers, got them boy, they are being silly.
That was one of Dancehall's hottest new artists, Armanii. More Pree Dis after the break.
Ray and never feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we red feel we country. Rear rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rear rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya. Jamaican culture.
Ray and nephew overproof, and we just a do it for we culture.
She's from the community of Marley Mount in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. We find out what makes Taffi musical in this week's Up Next.
Up next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
Tell me, fuck up on a man the other day. Same love off me cute little face. And the way me a wind up me waist. Baby girl, what your name?
How you came by the name Taffi?
Well, that name was given to me by birth, actually by one of my cousins. But then it's like when I came home and it was like you would say, Auntie, did you name her Taffi? Because I think he wanted me to name something like Taffian or Tafari or something like that. And I was like, oh no, they named her already. But just to make him feel good, they shortened it and they called me Taffi.
Why music?
Because no matter how many different types of 9 to 5 I've been through, the only thing I end up doing at the end of the day is music. I'm always inside of a booth, so if I'm happy there, why not make money while I'm doing it?
Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme.
What do you enjoy most about the music though?
I get to write my own lyrics. I get to express myself, how I feel. I get to be creative.
How long have you been on this journey?
I've been on this journey since 2014. I don't remember, I haven't counted, but I know definitely it's from 2014 when I decided to enter Digicel Rising Stars.
So what was your Digicel Rising Stars experience like?
It was hard. It was nerve-wracking, but it was good in terms of exposure.
Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Tell me about the producers that you've been doing work with so far.
All right, so the producers that I've been doing work with so far is Spider and Diesel.
What has it been like working with these producers? What have you learned from them?
It's a very good experience working with them. I get to learn a lot with music. I get to learn a lot inside of music.
How has the journey been for you?
We had ups and downs with both producers, but it's been great, and I wouldn't change it.
Flavor just right, swag full of gigabytes, good story.
All right, so talk to me about your latest single. What's it called and who did you work with?
Well, my latest single is Gimi Dat. I worked with Diesel House. It was shoot by Shaq. It was fun creating that video.
Musically, what is it that you hope to achieve?
Musically, well, I hope to achieve everything that I can in music. I don't want to limit myself because I know the talent that I have.
Give me everything, guys. Give me, just right, swag full of gigabytes. Give me that storage device.
He's a personal DJ for artists such as Malie Donn and Jahshii. DJ Nonstop takes serious pride in his work. We hear more in this week's Mixmaster segment.
Mixmasters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere. DJ DJ Nonstop, welcome to Mixmaster on Pree Dis Show.
Yeah man, thank you for having me today. Alright, the government name is Kevarney Thompson, and I went to Bridgeport High School and St. Patrick's Primary School. And I'm from the community of Olympic Gardens, Tower Hill. Music runs in the family, you know, because my father was a disc jockey in his time, you know, cassette days and those things, so it's like a blood thing, you know.
The good thing that good. The good thing that good. The good one, yeah. When me do road, me have to wear the good thing that good. The good chain and the good shoes. The pussy outfit and shoes. And the good ring that good.
I usually say me that go turn an athlete and the running and those things, but the music does give me a different energy to life and give me a different meds. Alright, I enter the Sun City District competition and win the wild card finals.
What was the experience like for you being in that competition of DJs?
Yeah, it was a great experience because enough young DJs like me don't get a exposure like what me get in terms of going on a radio and playing and, you know, people listening here worldwide and all those stuffs. So it was a great experience, learn a lot of things about music.
What is the biggest event that you played at so far, crowd size?
Alright, I play at Jam Fest in Montego Bay. That was the biggest event so far.
You also are the DJ for 2 recording artists. Who are these artists?
Alright, it's Jahshii Music and Malie Music.
How did those opportunities come about?
Alright, first of all, big up Extended Play Records and Sykes Music, and big up Top Boss himself too. You understand? It all starts from there, sir. You know, get a link with Sykes Music. And Sykes Music show me some more things about the music. Then we get some link with some more producers. Start with own brand Nonstop Records, start link with Extended Play Records. And we get along with knowing other artists and doing business with other artists such like Jahshii and Malie.
How was the experience for you being on the road and traveling?
Alright, it's been a great experience because I just came off tour about last month with Jahshii Music, and it's a lot of things going on in the world musically that we learn also, and the experience is growing.
What does DJ Nonstop bring to the table as a DJ? What sets you apart?
Alright, DJ Nonstop play all genre of music. DJ Nonstop is very versatile in his juggling. DJ Nonstop is a multi-genre DJ. I really specialize in, you know, Afrobeat and dancehall, but I don't really have a specific genre because I play all type of genre. But I like the new sound that I'm getting out of Afrobeat.
PDF file ready, new pan belly, can't hold pan belly.
What do you think about the future of trap dancehall?
Alright, trap dancehall. Alright, I have to play for the people and play with the people them want to hear. Which is, what I mean by that, if you're going to a segment, which is a big people segment, people still want to hear them songs, but at the end of the day, trap dancehall kind of give them the people a new type of vibe nowadays. So yeah, it can go on because it'll work for the young artists them.
You are also involved in production. Talk to me about that.
Alright, yes, I have my production label that is Nonstop Records. You know, you have a team, Sivadan Records, which is now doing management, and TMG Family, which is a promoting group with Nonstop Records. We have songs out like Question Banger Lifestyle, you can go stream it on all digital platforms. Question Darkness, we have songs with Malie Donn coming soon. We have songs with Zai coming soon. We have a whole heap of songs coming.
It's now time for our second break. After this, it's PAN Di Fyah and much more.
What bitter means to me, it means respect. Trust in the process. It might rough now, but go on, push, brother. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. Campari, respect the bitter. 18 years old to drink responsibly.
We journeyed to Fireside Restaurant in Bull Bay to see what's cooking in this week's PAN Di Fyah segment.
PAN Di Fyah is brought to you by JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, and Swiss ketchup and barbecue jerk sauce. Better because it's Swiss.
You started out cooking from a young age. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I started cooking young, you know, from my day in school, you know. Like on weekend when I leave school, I come home and my father had help me with a little money and I get some fish and I steam them on the corner and put callaloo in them and roast them and them things. I sell to the bigger person in the community, you see it, and them always come support me. So every Friday I normally sell off everything. You see it, so that's where I really start from. After I leave school now, I never do no cooking. Actually, I did the home every day and I just cook for myself. And one virgin come link me, I give him food, and one day my sister leave out, got work, and she said, Bunny, we not go do cooking. And I say, cooking you can do, and from there, so my father just kept me in a cooking school.
How many restaurants have you worked in?
I'm working at about like 3 restaurants.
And then you decided to start out on your own?
Yeah, the last restaurant I leave, I just say, I don't cook for no more body, I can't do this myself, I see it.
You wanted your own independence?
Yeah.
When did you start your business?
2013, February, can't remember.
How has it been since 2013, business-wise?
Well, when I start, I'm alone, cook, share, wash up, season up. Just a little spot I did have here, so on. The more I go on, the more I expand. I see it, and the more customer I get. So the more little money I get, the more I try to fix up the place and expand it more. You see it? So every day is a better day for me. I open from 7:30 in the morning till 8 in the night.
So you have customers coming throughout the day?
Right, true. All of them locking at the night, people still come and ask for food, said it. A lot of people come by from Fireside. From a person eat the food, them just start introduce other people to the food, and so it just spread and spread till everybody know about Fireside. You see, you can call in Fireside number, you know, 1876-389-0598. I would on Instagram, Fireside JA. You see, so you can call whenever, 7:30 to 8 in the night. Anywhere in Kingston, I will just deliver it, I just place the order. And then the customer base and everything alright, and I feel good for know say yo, me is a boss and I run my own business. And I can pay other people and help out other people and give them a work every now and then, you see it. For breakfast, we do like salt mackerel rundown. We have stew chicken, we have curry chicken, we have saltfish and bean, ackee and saltfish. We do a variety of stuff. You see it. Lunch now, we do cowhead and bean, we do oxtail, we do curry goat, we do baked chicken, fried chicken, barbie fry, we do stew peas. There's a whole heap of things we do. We do fish done to order, chicken and chips.
This week's True Tip is all about keeping your dog cool in the hot summer months. Listen up.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
We're all feeling it. How do we keep the dogs cool during the summer months?
All right, keeping the dogs cool, that's a very important question. And one that can be costly and costly if you do not take proper caution regarding this. Because one, if you're gonna make an AC room for the dogs, JPS is gonna kill you. But if you're a person now who love to put on the vest on the dog because it looks good and it advertises a brand or it makes the dog look exquisite, you're still making a mistake because that now has actually added heat to the dog. So you want the dog to be as free as possible and make sure that the dog has always have access to water non-stop, because that's the key to keeping them there. Whatever the dog is predisposed to is gonna come up based on the lifestyle. As the doctor would say, faulty genetics, it loads the gun, but it's the lifestyle that pulls the trigger. If you know that the dog is prone to overheating because that is intrinsic within that breed, then what you do, don't put him under the circumstances that's gonna cause him to overheat. And especially in summer is where you need to take more caution than any other time.
Would you recommend taking your dog to the river or to the beach to cool off?
Yes. Now, remember now, you know, the dog has that waterproof coat though. And if you go ahead and expose it to water too much, then you wash away that and it takes a while to build back on. So you can do that, but you don't want to overtake. It's done in moderation.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food.
27 years ago, Maniac was a #1 hit for Richie Stephens and Bounty Killer. We hear more after the break.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
It's JF Mills Flour and Mixes for your pastries, pancakes, festivals, Johnny cakes, and many cakes. Your wraps, pizzas, rotis, spinners, and dumplings and fritters. Using our wide variety of flour to include counter, cake and pastry, all-purpose, whole wheat, and baking. Pick them up today. All from JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen. Distributed by Caramel.
Everybody get your taste buds ready.
Swiss ketchup pours better, tastes better, flavors better. Swiss ketchup makes your food and sauces yummy, yum, yum. Swiss ketchup, loved by kids and adults. Swiss ketchup, a delicious and favorite for all occasions. Ketchup is better because it's Swiss.
Better because it's Swiss.
Maniac was originally recorded by Michael Sembello in 1983. But Richie Stephens and Bounty Killer decided to put their own dancehall spin on the song, which was a huge #1 hit in Jamaica. Richie tells us more in this week's Fiwi Culture segment.
What was the reason why you guys said we had to cover that song?
All right, so again, my whole North Coast experience taught me a lot of things musically. That was one of the songs that I used to perform on the North Coast, and when we sing that song, the dance floor always ram. So it's a song that I love for that reason. I was in a stone up dance, and a particular rhythm was playing. I think it named Hot Wax. Sly was the one who played the drum, programmed the beat on that rhythm. And I was there on the rhythm playing, and I start singing Maniac in my head. He's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And after the dance, start thinking about recording the song.
Just a champion girl on a Saturday night, looking for the time of her life. Nothing in this world wouldn't phase her at all.
The idea was crazy. To take such a fast rock song and slow it down into dancehall was kind of unheard of. So anyway, knowing how Lenky stay, I chose him to play on it because him is a man who won't question the crazy idea. I'm gonna just play, because I like them thing that. People just never understand me, I do. There are a couple of people in the studio. Some people, they vibe it, some people now move at all because it just sounds probably different to them. But they didn't know that my idea was to take it to the baddest young artists them time. They're very hardcore, that would make it so different, like we're from two different worlds. Me with the balladeer kind of approach, And then Bounty Killer would come now with the hardcore edge.
Anyway, tell them have me at the puzzle, just the way out them a bubble out them gyal a wine is like them out to cause trouble. And to me feel me woulda take on a double.
But the song was an instant hit. It just runway. Like when it played on the radio for that same weekend, it was a big hit all over the place. You know, dub plate like rice grain, everybody wanted in a dub and there's excitement and thing. But it really started out in the dancehall. Dancehall is the only place that you get a 100% natural reaction from the people who are supporting the music. So when a song play, you can see on the people's face, you can watch how they move their body to it or don't move at all to know if they like it or not.
Taking whiny ears, she a whine like a waistline a cable. One man find and the other one the
Lenky is the one who played the piano, all of the piano parts. Sly is the one who programmed the drum. Danny Brown who played the bass. So Maniac was one of them songs that really hit. And when Maniac released during that time, I was everywhere in the world touring. Europe, Japan, all over the Caribbean, all over the US, all both, brother. So it did very well for us.
Cause she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac on the floor.
Which artist do you think has a positive influence on the youth of today? We hear from members of the public in this week's Why Pree Vox Pop segment. Yo, Labo, we're gone, you know.
Why Pree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Well, Tony Rebel is a good entertainer. You can listen to him words, and Alton Ellis and all them, man, they are good entertainer them. You can listen to them. Bojo Bantan, you can listen to Bojo Bantan words them and thing. You understand? Yeah.
I would say Taurus Riley, Kent Booth, and so I don't remember right now, but we have a lot of them that really put an impact on the young people.
The bigger generation, not the youngest, like Burris, Burris Ammons, Itana, so far, is the longer folks, not the youngest ones.
Jamil, you know? Jamil, all the positive song and sing. All the uplift for you, them, you know? All the faith and go through life. Yeah, man. And once you have life, there's hope.
Well, up to now, I say like, in a part of reggae like Porto J, Chronics, and other reggae artists. You have dancehall artists too, like, you know, say, in a every time, different from a clash time, you have a one man say one and two positive speech on them song. But you know, say, music and people are gravitate to where people they want nowadays. So, yeah, so it's kind of normal.
Well, you heard from the people of Old Harbour. Tune in next week for more Why Pree.
Why Pree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Last week, Drift was #1. Is it still on top this week? Only one way to find out. Check out the Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, take charge.
My girl, why Pree? Come here, just wind up your back.
It'll parade, me start to walk out. My self-defense, me start.
Me don't really beg new friends. Straight cut the air for the lens. Be a new girl, I get bent.
She said the receipt, now me inbox this gal.
Yo, killed. Say you're bad from which part? I'ma say things inside where you destroy all of my vibe. Right now, Instagram famous, it not spontaneous.
V6 panic tool and it can't stop.
From me a juvenile and the money I call me, call my daughter finger Benz and pin it.
That's a wrap for this week's episode of Pree Dis here in Papine. I'm your guest presenter Aidan, and I'll see you next week.
Pree Dis was brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fiwi Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, and Swiss Ketchup and Barbecue Jerk Sauce, better because it's Swiss.